Hey, it's Brock here from Rock Hill Farms, and I'm back out here to work on prepping for the Quonset hut. I think we'll have arches going up within 3 or 4 days maybe, but there's a little more prep work to do, and I got fooled by the weatherman who said we were gonna have like 5 or 6 days with no rain. Now we have a 60% chance of rain in the morning, and even 3 days removed from rain, there's still muddy spots out here. So if I let this get hit with more rain, it's going to be hard to even get this building put up on the weekend. So today I'm going to extend the drain line that we ran right here. Where you see this layer of rock, that's got a drain pipe under it that terminates right here. We're going to run it down this end of the building and down the other end of the building, try to shed as much water off as we can. I've already got the backhoe on the tractor, so we're ready to dig. Forward. Whoa. So I'll dig for like 2 minutes and then we'll be moving again. Yeah. It just amazes me how much water this clay will hold, because even when it doesn't rain for quite a while and we're up on the top of a hill, it just stays wet. I know part of that is the cooler weather, but just seeing how wet this stays really underscores the importance of getting a good drain line run all the way around the building. I've ran several drain lines lately, but this one's a little bit different. I'm not sure how to terminate it on the other end. I'm used to running these to something. Run it to a ditch and just have it empty into the ditch. I did the same thing with the pond. Ran it down to the pond, let it empty in the pond. This is not going to anything. So I don't know if I need to just let it stick out of the ground at the end, put some kind of a cap on it. That doesn't really make sense. I think you could dig a larger hole and fill that full of rock and have it terminate there and leach out from it. So if you have any suggestions for how to terminate this, as this should still be sloping down, but the ground is sloping even more. So at some point this is just going to terminate. So let me know what you think. Obviously, you always have to check and make sure that you have good drop along a drain line like this. But the ground falls about 10 feet in a 100-foot run, so that really wasn't a problem here. Now, the first part of the trench was not dug through a steep grade, so I was getting deeper as I went. Then once I crossed the area where the building is going to go, the ground level gets steeper, so I started to make the trench more shallow. After all the digging was done, I went and got the transit level and checked it. We got a really nice drop all the way down. You can see the tractor moving right here, and I've felt really fortunate anytime I've got someone to help me with a job like this, because it goes a lot faster when you don't have to get off and move the tractor. I'm realizing that even if I don't get this project completed tonight, I would at least like to get rock in the trench, because I'm not doing the same thing I've been doing with the fabric. I'm going to do it a little bit different, and I'm all out of rock. So I'm going to go get some clean rock in the dump trailer and be right back to the digging. At this point, I'm about 10 feet from the end of the drain line, and I've got this pile of logs and firewood and brush up to the right in front of the tractor, and it's right in the way. So that's the clip you saw at the beginning, pushing the log, and I actually had to push quite a bit of this out of the way, which is just a reminder that as soon as the building's done, I need to get to work on firewood. Maybe I'll go ahead and ram it. Even though I've let this sit out and get some checking on the end, I'm still hoping to get a saw log out of that big one. We've got the trench dug, we've laid the pipe in. See, there's a couple of high spots. They're gonna have to be manually knocked down. I've got 3.5 tons of rock in the dump trailer. What I got was 3/4 inch clean, and I don't think 3.5 tons is gonna do this. Normally I've been putting down geotextile fabric under the pipe, and I've given it some thought and watched some more videos. I'm not gonna bother putting that fabric down on this one. I'm just going to put the pipe and the rock in, and I think that'll do just fine. We're gonna go ahead and start putting in probably like a 6 or 8 inch layer around and on top of the pipe and see how far that goes. This run is 100 foot, and there's a basin down at the bottom that we're gonna fill up. only putting that thick of a layer on this first load of rock went a lot further than I expected it to, but that didn't stop me from needing to go get another load. I did try a different technique for spreading the second load, and it worked well, but I don't think we could have done the whole project that way. Anytime you buy rock and you hear how many tons you're getting, it sounds like a lot more than it actually is. I've probably bought 500 tons since we moved to this property, and it just disappears. And the 3 to 4 tons I can haul in the dump trailer don't go very far at all. Alright, that first load got us within 20 feet of the end, and then I'm going to fill this whole area. But I've got all this wood over here, the dirt pile over here. Seems kind of hard to get the rock dumped right here. So I'm going to fill in the first half of the trench so I can drive the tractor down this area to finish filling. It's pretty chilly out today, so now that we're done digging with the backhoe, there's no reason not to put the doors on and work in a little bit warmer cab. I love how quick and easy it is to close this in and flip the heater on and be in winter mode.
The city life and the crazy nights. Figure I should probably give it a try. Maybe check it out, see what it's all about. But the traffic was fast and the money was slow. The people I met you never get to know. I kinda miss this place I used to live back home. 'Cause up here it's breakneck, paycheck, rat race. What's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. My friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, and you can keep the 9 to 5. Happy with the simple life. Yeah, I ain't here to try to change your mind, trying to save your time, in case you're thinking about breaking out the bucket list. Girl, you can skip this funny business. 'Cause up there it's complicated and overrated.
Alright guys, well I'm dying to get this building put up, but my concern is that a good rain is going to turn this back into a mud pit and we won't be able to get any work done. So I'm going to go ahead and get another load of rock brought in and dumped here. Now at least we'll get some drainage around it and we'll have a little bit more solid rock in the middle. Should help out a lot when this rain does finally drop. All of this area here, the dirt that I just dug up and refilled, needs graded back out and smoothed over, but there's not much point in doing it right now because grade around the entire building still needs to be worked on, and then it's going to get a layer of rock all the way around. So for right now, we've solved our drainage issue and I'm going to call it a day on this. But I appreciate you taking time to watch this video. You'll see more of our videos right here, and I'll see you next time.